All right, well, peace, peace, peace. Hope all's well, everybody, man. First and foremost, we give Most High and Yahweh Shah, you know, the praises and the glory, man. Honestly, man, and for His mercies, we aren't consumed. And honestly, man, yes, so I thank again, thank Him again for us letting us to see, us another day, man. First and foremost, being alive now, like being alive in Him, man. By His mercies, we aren't consumed, man. So, it's another day, man. It actually kind of goes into what I'm going to talk about, actually, man. Like, this is like, how to, hold on, get somewhere. Yeah, man, how it is just enjoy life, man. Seriously, man. But like, really, this is the day the Lord made, and let's rejoice and be glad in it, man. Honestly, man, because most people, like, like Psalms and Sirach says, who can repent in the grave, man? It's because, So yeah, man, it's just a lot of, things, man. It's good because man, it's actually a lot of stuff that I want to talk to y'all about, man. Actually, a lot of stuff that happened these last couple of days and stuff I've been meditating on, stuff, conversations happen, but it's actually a lot that I would want to actually talk to y'all about. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I can't really got to handle a lot of things, so I can't really talk. I really well, I can, but I just had to handle some things, man. But I'm just trying to it is what it is, man. But it is because because I was just thinking about this last night because I was watching a clip of like a video of Orson Welles, old Edomite, he film, legendary film director, man. And this goes into like kind of like the what's called about going into like like Ice Cube said, man, today was a good day, man. And rejoicing and and being glad the day that the Lord made, man, because and enjoying the day, man. And honestly, and enjoying that, man, because he was talking about how quote he said don't watch too much because he's a legendary. This is a legendary film director, man. But he's saying like because he did Citizen Kane, back in high school. That's why I like using movies and sometimes that's how you like to use sometimes other things as a backdrop as learning lessons, man. I actually kind of learned that from Shelterbrook Chronicles of Judah, man. But also too in high school, man, that was like one of that had to be like my favorite class like ever, or one of them. But because in high school, like my senior year, we had our English class was film class. Like we would kind of analyze movies and do things like that, man. So I didn't realize the impact it had on me till like now, especially once I got into work. But that's all I'm looking. That's all I say, man. I watch things with spiritual eyes and ears, man. Even life experiences, man. Like and that's important. Of living the word, man. Actually living it. You're just living, man. Not just like because don't get it twisted, man. Because like it is. It's like it comes a point to like because actually like man because honestly, a lot of brothers that's been in the what's called shelter brothers, some of their firstborn. Actually, a lot of brothers that has been in this world longer than me. They even said this, man. It's part of this walk, man. It's not just reading the word all day, like reading reading precepts all day, man. It's also living it too, man. Like what how shall I say? And Romans 2 say, blessed are hearers but doers, man. Because honestly, man, and it's actually like let me get this too because let me get this too because I didn't want to get. I'm gonna go into it now, but but let me go back to the quote, man, because Orson Welles, man, he was pretty much saying in the clip. I might put it in the I'll be forgetting, but I gotta put it in the app. I mean, not the app, the what's it called, the YouTube on here. I might put it on in the title, man. I might not in the title, but in the summary of what in the summary of what this and I might just put it in the summary, man, in the caption. But whatever it is, I'm sorry. Kind of got no sleep last night, honestly. But what he was saying pretty much is, man, he said, listen, man, don't watch too much movies, man. Honestly, and this is a legendary director. He said, man, let your eyes be virgin, let's have your virgin eyes, man. Don't go into pretty much what you're saying, man. Is actually live your real life, man. Again, that's the best advice I got, man. Because honestly, it's gonna come to you, in his world, the great movies gonna come to you by experiences, by relationships, by actually living life and experiences, man. And that's what he was pretty much saying, man. Because honestly, whatever craft, man, you're gonna do it, but that's where balance. But pretty much it's going into balance, man. Because honestly, what he was saying, man, is pretty much what I got from this, man. Because Cause don't get me wrong, man. Cause I touch on it like it's a balance of things too. Cause there's nothing wrong with that. Sirach 39 says, listen, like man, that's gonna a man actually let me get this too. Cause it's a balance of things. Let's grab this. Let's grab Sirach 39 real quick, man. And Revelation says, blessed he that readeth, and Joshua even says, blessed to them that meditate day and night on this, man. But also too is actually living the word too. It says but he that giveth his mind to the Lord, the Most High, is occupied in the meditation thereof, and will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and will be occupied in prophecies. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. I'm gonna read this one more time. But he that giveth his mind to the Lord, the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. And that prophecy, of course, is Revelation 19:10, Yahushua, volume of the book, and also too like other prophecies, stuff like that in the word, just the word. But that's the ultimate prophecy. But man, even Joshua, real quick, let's go here, man. But I went to that quote though, man. It was because don't get me wrong, man. It's a balance to everything, man. Because but still, man, the best advice I got, man, like one best piece of I got, man. Shout out to brother Elder Judah Mack, man. He said, listen, man, Judah Mack. He said, listen, man. He said, live your real life, man, but just keep the faith in the Most High Yahushua, law, statutes, and commandments, man. But live your real life, man. That's why I like sharing my actual real life things that actually go on. I don't give everything. I don't tell y'all everything, of course, because Scripture even say don't open, your heart to every man. Don't open your mind up. Don't tell everybody everything, pretty much. But try to be as transparent as possible. But this Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, the book of the law shall not depart of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and thou shalt mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, and thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and when thou have good success. So yeah, man. So if you do those things, man, you're gonna have success in whatever you do. Meditate day and night, man. This is a balance to everything, man. Let me get this too in Baruch, man, because even Sirach says, man, even when we serve the Lord, give it all your might, because that's not even enough, man. But because I talked about this the other day, but it is a balance of things too, man. But I actually do things and enjoy things, though, man. Let's get this Baruch chapter 4 verse 28. It says, what you call them? For as it was, Baruch chapter 4 verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned to seek Him 10 times more. So yeah, man, that's definitely true, man. Because yeah, man, it's like he said, man. But he said, watch it like with virgin eyes, man. Because honestly, a lot of times, man, you could because that's why it is. It's the false balance is is abomination, man. Because honestly, man, that's where you come in and actually have to live a real life, man. Because actually one of the better best from another elder brother I got, man. He said, listen, man, always try to even if you're out about, always try to have content that you watching, man, be saying something godly, man. Pretty much, and that's it. That's part of it too, man. But actually, be an actual real person, man. Enjoy things, man. Seriously, man. Because I just came back. I actually went to a Locks concert on Sunday, man. I'm trying to go more to that, man. But I'm gonna get into that later. Let's get Ecclesiastes, man, to the point, man. But yeah, man, he's pretty much saying in the clip, man, don't be over righteous too much, man. Don't. Why I said it as in this field, man, as in not this field, and as in that, because I listen to things and watching the spiritual eyes and ears, man. But I was saying that to say even when it comes to our walk, man, don't be too much. Let me get this Ecclesiastes. That's all he's pretty much saying, man. Because like I said, these were regular people, man. Like James 5:17 says, listen, man, Elijah was subject to passions, regular passions, just like we are, man. Don't put these were men at the end of the day. These were holy men. But let me say that again. These were doing just regular average Joe's son. These were holy men, but these were actually regular people at the end of the day, man. So they had the same passions, same they had the same things that we went through, man. That's why and there's no temptation uncommon to man. So everything that people go through now, they went through, man. So so yeah, man. You could say anything, man. But let's get Ecclesiastes real quick. Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 16 says, be not righteous over much. Why make thyself over wise? Why should thou destroy thyself? Yeah, man, being over righteous, man, you destroy yourself, man. But don't be, here's the same thing, but don't be not over wicked, be not over much wicked, neither be thou fools. Why shalt die before thy time? Yes, don't be even be overly wicked, man. That doesn't give you a pass to be wicked, either be evil, but to transgress things in nature. But yeah, man, don't be over righteous, man. To enjoy things, man, because a lot of times, like what it is too. It's like, because that's why I made the video about like like the Most High knows your name and things of that nature, or like there's nothing wrong with like changing your name, getting like Hebrew names, but Most High knows your name. Like listen, like he called Samuel, he know who Samuel like his name was. Usually the Most High, Yahushua, they change your name honestly. Like I mean, hey, but if you want to, that's your business. I'm not against that, but I'm just saying, man, because you know what? Like a lot of times too, like that's why being over righteous isn't too much. Because a lot of times when you come in this walk, man, it's like that's why I says, listen, no, let me grab this aside right real quick, man. Let that life be true, man. Because it's like some the other brother said to me, man, be yourself, man, but just keep the faith in the Most High Yahushua and keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. But be yourself, man, because most of these videos I do is things I'm studying or classes I watch, videos I watch from other brothers, or actual real life experiences, man. Like things I have experienced, actual real conversations, things that happened to me, man. So that's what that is, man. Honestly, so yeah, because sometimes I might go into other things too, things that like come to mind, but. Let me get this too, man. Let that life beat. Where's that at? Yeah. Where's it at? Yeah. No. Where's that? Where's that? Let that life be true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ecclesiastes Sirach chapter 5 verse 11. Be swift to hear and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. So yeah, it says be swift to hear, but let thy life be sincere. So yeah, man, that's what that is, man. Actually live your real life. Actually be like who you are, man. Don't like yeah, man, just be yourself, man. Like I said, man, listen, some people never change. They find new ways to lie, man. Because like no, be yourself, man. Like that's just is what it is, man. But just like whoever he was, man. Like if he was a brother, like before he came in the word, stuff like that. Like you like to laugh, like to joke, because I do as well. Or like or if you really reserved, be that. Or if you really like extrovert and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, be that, man. But if like because that's what's missing in the world too, that balance, man. Nobody's actually being themselves, man. Because either everybody's always like tough or yeah, because everybody wants to be tough now. Even in the word, in the word outside the word, man. Like and I say in the word, man, because like a lot of times we always just want to be warriors. And let me say this too, man. Every man wasn't in David's army, man. No, man. You had agriculturists, you had like gardeners, you had musicians, the holy singers, had them. You had builders, like you had just actual men that were good with business, things that it kind of that's what you had. Now every man was like in David's or Joshua's army or the Maccabees or man or mighty men. Like no, that just wasn't the case, man. You had and that's even outside the word too, man. That's what's especially like because I live in Philly, man. That's what kind of the city kind of changed, man. Even other places, man, cool. Cause like growing up, man, you had your funny niggas, you had the gangster street dudes, like had the hustlers, you had the you had the the athletic ones, you had the cool one, quiet ones, you had everybody was being themselves, man. It's just like that's what it is, man. You had the artsy people, man. You had that, you had shoot, man. And no, I'm not justifying like the weakness on say again, but I'm just saying people was being themselves, man. But nowadays, I know it's like everybody's like just what you call them, everybody wants to be like tough now, or like everybody just wants to be like everybody. We live in a time now. Everybody just has to be the person, the guy, or this and that, or right? You just had to have your own business and just to be that. It's like no, it's not cool to Actually, I'm kind of going to another what I'm going to talk about later soon, Lord's will, into that. But yeah, man, just actually live. Let me hear this Ecclesiastes 7:16 again, man. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself? So yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. Because and I forgive all the Most High in your house out of glory, man. Because now, like, when I came over, my skills, my social skills are kind of getting a little better now, man. Because like now, you can honestly, man, because you can know how to actually, let's get this in Colossians, man, how to deal with different people, man. Like honestly, how to talk and deal with different people, man. Honestly, man. Because I don't want to go too off the rails, but. No, I'd say Colossians 4 and 6, man. Like how to answer every man, like salt, like how to, because yeah, I don't want to go too off on the rails, man. But yeah, man, enjoy, let's grab this in Sirach 14 real quick, man. Then make this in Psalms. It says, defraud not thyself of a good day, and let not thy part of the good good desire overpass thee. So yeah, man, if you something you want to do, man, some brothers are like into finance, or they had their own businesses. Some brothers or their sisters into fitness, or like some people go out on trips, or traveling, or some people sports, athletics, man, or like reading and chess, or whatever you got, whatever you like to do, man. Do that, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Honestly, it's nothing wrong with that. Or shoot. I was with a brother in the shoot. We recently shot a little film, man. Just just do that, man. Like honestly, as long as it's not sinful, unlawful to do, just do it, man. It's nothing wrong with that. Let people be that, man. So it is what it is. That's where righteousness comes in. But defraud not thyself of a good day. Let not the part of a good day, the good desire overpass thee. So yeah, man. I'm gonna hit this in Psalms 118 real quick, but honestly, yeah, man. Because now I'm kind of starting to, because when I first came into word, stuff like that. Now it's this balance of things, of certain things I can't do, certain, because man, before I came this, man, all these movies was my thing, concerts was my thing, and of course playing chess, but I kind of guys, I'm just now getting back to I was always playing, but I'm just getting back more into it. And of course sports, I'm trying to do more things, man. I'm trying to go back to certain concerts and going to certain Eagles games and sports games. Something wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Honestly, man. So now with concerts is balancing certain people, I was like, all right, cool, I can't kind of go with that. But yeah, man, but if you going to me and me personally, hey, man, even honestly, this might not always be expedient, but hey, you go out to the club, whatever, man. I can't, hey, it depends on. Well, I'm not saying the strip club or anything like that. No, I'm not saying that. But they'll go to party club. There's nothing wrong with that, man. It's cool. That's not no. Hey, listen. As long as as long as not committing sins, not transgressing, committing sins, or doing anything unlawful, man, you can do that. Or even if you're in those, that's why I worked at Jeremiah, the sons of Jeremiah account, man. Even if you're in the room full of temptation, man, you still gotta stay in spirit, and have the word in you, man, live it. So it's all right. But I honestly, man, but there's a bunch of other scriptures that warn you, don't go to certain places, man. No, you can't be there. But certain things like that. Because me personally, but. Let me get this too, because it's a balance, man. Because you just can't do that stuff all the time. Because even Sirach says, no, let me get not to take too much pleasure and good cheer, man. Because that's what that where it is too, man. But if you doing stuff like that time to time, man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But certain places we kind of should know, all right, cool. It's not, I can't go here now. This will be sin, or for me to go here. I can't go here, So let me get this. Be not much good cheer. Where's that? Take not pleasure, much good cheer. Let me grab that, man. Cause yeah, man, I'm trying to go back to more concerts, more cause I kind of held back from that, but still, I'm still we still you still the Baruch said, seek him 10 times more, man. You can still be done, man, but still it's balance to everything, man. That's just is what it is, man. That's what what's that? Taking up much pleasure and good cheer. I think it's earlier though. Yeah, it's on the left, right side. Yeah. No. remember it being. I remember being 19, if I'm not mistaken. Mm. Okay, hold on, y'all. Never mind. I had what you call 'em, I had what you call 'em, looked right over it. It was actually not 19. Yeah, it's right here. What you call 'em, in here Ecclesiastes also on Sirach chapter 18 verse 32. It says, "Take not pleasure in much good cheer, and neither be taught to expense thereof." Yeah, man. So that's what was that going to being a party animal all the time, because a lot of times like or because my what you call my pop, he says all the time. My father used to say this all the time. He says, "Son, you always have to be entertained, man." So and that's very true, man. That's why I feel like now the younger generation, like is like kind of like they're succumbing to that. Like they know everything has to be fun or everything has to be of fun or everything has to be always had to be entertained, and I actually like that's that John 13 says, listen, I didn't understand you now, but now I understand what my pops was saying to me then, because yeah, man, honestly, man, there's a time and season for everything, man, honestly, man, because don't be a party animal, always have to have fun, or things have to have fun, man. It's a time and season to everything, man, honestly, man. So I'm read this again. It says, "Take not much pleasure in good cheer, neither be taught to expense thereof." Yeah, man. So that's going into like being a party animal. You always have to do this. But even let me say this too, like when you at certain place, say if you at a concert, or say if you at a sports event, like what you call them too, like because now as so like since I came to Word, like even though I'll go to events, I'm not as like I was never wild there, but I'm not as engaged. I'm not as like invested too much in it. I'm just here to have a good time. Like had a like even like back in October, like damn, it's almost a year now. When I went to the Eagles game, they played in Washington, the Redskins game. They always gonna be Redskins. Me, it doesn't matter. And the original sidebar too, the original Redskins, man. That's honestly shout out to Bart Chronicles of Judah, man, because that's going to that was originally like native like Aboriginal. It's really talking about the Aboriginal so-called black man, the Aboriginal like Jake, man. It's really that's what the Redskins actually is, man, because if you really look at the logo, honestly, like I always like said, what you call me, it looks like RG, like the player RG3, man. Shoot, man, RG3, man, he was. It's sad. It's crazy what happened to him though, man, because he was like what we see now in the NFL, man. He was supposed to be that. Like the quarterbacks now, man, he was supposed to be that. But anyway, but when he had used to wear his hair like in a ponytail or whatever, he would look like the logo, man. So that our Redskins logo, man, is nothing like really wrong with that. It's like it's talking about the Aboriginal, so-called black man, and honestly, I was talking about this with the brothers in the Discord app too, and in the so-called Black History section too. Like even if you look at the Cleveland Indians logo, man, it looks like a so-called like if you really look at it, man, it look like a Jake, man. It look like really a so-called black man. One of the brothers said it looks like a Jake with a conch, man, or a so-called black man with a conch. Those old hairstyles, like the slim greased hairstyles that was back in like the 30s to like the 60s. Honestly, but yeah, that's what it. But it really looks like that, though, man. Honestly, that's just another. That's another topic for another day. But that's. But yeah, man. Even if you at those places, man, like whatever event you at, man, like it's a certain way you conduct yourself too, man. Like you don't get drunk and start arguing and fighting with people. Of course not. Even outside the way, you shouldn't be doing that. But they're sinners, so I expect them to act like that too. And football sports fans are just wild like that. But or even at concerts, man. It's like I'm not like because when I was at the last concert Sunday too, I wasn't too invested in it. But I was like, all right, cool, certain songs that was cool, but it's too like it sounds all right, like like my mom always even taught me, my people's always taught me, be like one of the first ones there, but don't be the first ones there too much. So you can be before the first, there people there, but be the first ones to lead, man. They'll lead there early, man. Like, yeah, man. Be not the last, man. I made a video about that, man. But don't be the last ones there, man. Honestly, that's just kind of like some advice, if you're going to do that, man. But yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with those things, man. Enjoy that, man. Cause I honestly, let me get this in Psalms and Hebrews, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy because they used to sing this a lot of times when I was in church, but I didn't know this was actually in the Word until like a few years back. But yeah, I'm sorry. Psalm chapter 118 verse 24. It says, "This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." Yeah, man. Like Ice Cube, like Cube said back in the day, man. Today was a good day, man. This is the Lord's day, man. Like, He got you. Just like, give him and your house out of praise, honor, and glory for him letting you see another day, man. Honestly, and that's the importance of saying Lord's will, man. If it be Lord's will, you see tomorrow. See you next another minute, another second, another day, another week, another year, another 10 years, man. Honestly, man, that's it. And rejoice and be glad in it. No matter what's going on, man. Honestly, man, you still got you, man. I know with tough time and affliction, man, adversity, trials and tribulations, man. But still, man. But let me get this Lamentations. Then I'm gonna hit Hebrews, man. And don't get me wrong, man, because we're all not like casting, like sharing your burden, sharing what you're going through, man. That's not always complaining, because it's part of the human experience, man. But we gotta kind of remind ourselves of this too. Lamentation, because it always could be worse. Lamentation chapter 3 verse 39. Wherefore doeth the living man complain, and a man for the punishment of his sin. So yeah, man. That's just is what it is too, man. So let's get this Hebrews chapter 2 and Hebrews chapter 9 real quick. And also too, this scripture is very this verse is very deep, man, because it shows you like how Proverbs 16:2 says how the Most High ways his spirits, like it's all about the spirit or the mentality, man. Because honestly, man, because I'm just gonna read it. Hebrews chapter 9 and verse 27. And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment. So I'm gonna read this Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27. And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment. So yeah, man. So once you die, it's the judgment. We all should stand before judgment of the Most High Yahushua, man. But also too, man, like you only but here it's the balance though. It's about your spirit. That's why the Most High weighs the spirits, man. Because like it is true. Like you do only in this realm you do only will live once, like in this lifetime, in this realm. But but also, man. But it's about but that's why the Most High weighs the spirits, man. Because like Wisdom of Solomon too is saying the same thing. People saying the same thing. Oh, you only live once and stuff like that. But it's about the spirits, about their mentality, man. So like I'm talking about on this realm, where they kind of believe that, and that's the dichotomy of that, because they believe that in both, like that because they don't believe in resurrection or things of that nature. They just like it. But that's another conversation for another day, man. But yeah, man, that's what it is, though, man. But like honestly, man, because like Orson Welles, man, like he said it, man. Listen, man, but that's what pretty much what he was saying, in that clip, man. He was saying like, look, no, because there's nothing wrong with that, and whatever craft you do, man. Because honestly, you gotta go out there and live your real life, man, too. Because because there's nothing wrong with like meditating. Because I just read it, meditating day and night, seeking Him 10 times more. But also too, man, it's like actually living the Word as well. It's not just reading all day. That's just is what it is too, man. It's actually living the Word too, man. It's actually off of experience. It's crazy that I just came back, from the I'm gonna grab this too from the Lox concert, man. It's like that's what you even that was kind of spiritual. Not, no, I'm looking at a spiritual lens as well, man. Not that it's spiritual, but because like I honestly, man, this aside, I think the Lox, as far as not musically, but they're the greatest group to come out, like probably the greatest rap group ever. Because like, listen, they embodiment, like even sometimes like even to a degree, like kind of what the words have, actual brotherhood, man, staying together, man, honestly, man, actual brotherhood, because they never had broke up, man. It's like that unit, because they even said that, before we got on, we made a pact, before we made it like vow to one another that we're not gonna let none of this like industry music shit separate us, man. So, and that's what it is too. Even if they was going through something, man, like I'm saying this from afar, but or from I see, but you never publicly heard about it, man. So that's what it is, man. That's actually key of brotherhood, man. And the scriptures even talk about that, man. And also living off of experience, man. Because I was just thinking about this the other day, man. Honestly, man, because what it is too, like sometimes like age isn't. Oh, I'm kind of going to something else, but age is like that's what it is, man. That's why I always seek the advice of elders, even OGs per se, like because they lived it, they experienced it, man. But also too, like certain things like you just live off experience. No, let me get this too, man, because let me grab this too before this, because I was gonna talk about this, but I might as well, because Ecclesiastes also known as Sirach chapter 34 verse 10. He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that had traveled is full of full of prudence, man. So honestly, and that kind of lines up because I was reading Acts 4 the other day. That kind of lines up with not how the disciples they walk with Yahushua, and they travel him, so they had a lot of experience with him, man. So that kind of ties in that too, man. But honestly too, but that let me read this again. He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that travel is full of prudence. When I travel, I saw many things. And I understood more than I could express. Yeah, man. So when I think of the scripture, man, I kind of think of my brother, man, because it's like, even though he's young, he's older than me, but he's relatively younger. He's relatively young, but he traveled, man. He's seen a lot of places, man. So he has a lot of experience, man. So that always is an age thing too, man. Like because like certain and what's called, yeah, man. It's all about experience, man. Because it's a bunch of people that's younger than me, man. But they experience certain things, man. So that's a balance too. But when you're older, man. But here's the thing, that's why the scriptures, and even the law, even like Proverbs, all that, it says seek, the elders, man. See, I was just finish up reading Ruth. That's crazy. I was just finishing up reading Ruth, and Boaz went to the elders of the city. Like, you always go to the elders of the city about that stuff, man, because they experience. Because here's the thing though about that. Even though no matter how experience you have, but listen, with the elders, here's the ultimate thing. They've been your age before. That's why even I say it's in the word, even out the word. They've been your age before, man, because they never was They've been my age before, man. The elders, they've been 27 before, man. They've been most of the elders too, even OGs, even people that's older, they've been there before. So there's a lot of stuff that they can give. Even bro, let me say this too, man. Since I'm on the topic, man, because honestly, man, I'll even listen to. They might not be my. They're not. I don't really count them as my elder, because they're the elder lead per se, but I don't really count them as my elder, because a lot of times elders, they look at the past the wisdom, inheritance, whatever, down to their next of kin, to the people of their own nation, man. But honestly, man, if it's an older Edomite or older Hamite, I'm gonna listen to what they say, or older Asian man or other from another nation, man. I'm gonna listen to that, man, because honestly, we seen that with what's going Jethro with Moses, man. Jethro, was a Midianite, man, but he gave him actually Moses wise advice, man, as an older man. So that's just is what it is, man. I don't care what nation you are as far as that. But if you're older, man, or has something to say, man, I'm like talking to it, because listen, man. Actually, I was working at a law firm years ago, man, and that kind of something happened, man. And one of the lawyers there, he said, listen, man. He sent me an email. He said, listen, if you ever want to talk, this is before I came to work, but me being an older man, I could just talk to you, man. But but a lot of times, coming up, man, I was around years ago, man. He was still there. I was playing chess with elderly men, man. So there's nothing wrong with that, man. They could, but yeah, man. But let me get to that too. That was Psalm 8 and verse 10, man. But sometimes too, experience. Sometimes it's a lot of things people experience, man. But because I'm kind of going to another topic, but hey. It's the spirit. Hey, man, that's how it is. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 10. For her sake I shall have an estimation among the multitude, and honor with the elders, though I be young. So yeah, man, because the thing about Joseph was the youngest of all of them, but the Most High was doing him at a higher level. Solomon was young. Solomon said, listen, even though I be young, I have a lot of wisdom, man. So it's not. That's why Timothy says, just says the miss, man, elder man, don't come at the younger man. Treat them as brother, man. Because honestly, that's what Abraham was Lot's uncle, but call him his brother, man. So, but also too, man. But there's the balance to it, man. That's why this generational warfare happens. But also too, man. But The younger men don't act proudly against the ancient man. Honor the elders, man. Honestly, shoot in the word, even out the word, man. Seriously, man. So that's just what it is too. Like, and if you, and especially men my age, man. If you among, like Sirach says, if you among older great men, don't try to be make yourself equal with them. No, man. What did how shall I say, man? No, if you be been to a feast or what, man, take the back seat, man. Then you'll get your time. Then you'll have it in due time, man. What Joshua served over Moses. Elisha served under Elisha. Elisha served over Elijah, man. Like Yahushua disciples, man. No, that's what it is too, man. That's all we have. I think we have the problems of generational warfare, but that's kind of going to the video I was about to do next, Lord's will. But yeah, man, that's just pretty much it, man. But seriously though, man, that's just is what it is, man. Just remember, like the importance of enjoying the day and doing things that you enjoy, man. And that's just is what it is. Seriously, man. Cause yeah, man, that's just what it is. That's really all I have for that. Yeah, man, seriously, man. But yeah, man, seriously, no. If you like something to do, man, hobbies and stuff like that, man, don't be over. Just do that, man. But also too, seek him 10 times more. Don't seek him 10 times more, because it's never enough. But but yeah, man, because like I said, man, like where did you? Well, that was work, but man, listen, because it's not written, man. It doesn't mean like our forefathers, our the prophets, man. These holy men, they had hobbies. They like to do things, man. They had plenty of stuff they like to do, man. Like these were regular men at the end of the day too. They're holy men, but they were regular men at the end of the day too. Like regular people at the end of the day, I should say too as well, man. Because that's just is what it is too. Yeah. So anyway, man. Hopefully it's edifying, man. Hopefully the Most High Yahweh is blessing y'all, man. Y'all love, man. Let's go to spread that love to one another, man. In the word, outside the word, man. So honestly, man, let's increase our faith, man. Reverence the Most High, Yahushua. Our actions, man, is be better, man. I honestly self-reflect, self-examine, man. Be better than you were yesterday, man. So, and give him the honor and praises for letting you see another day, man. Being alive in him, man. Him and Yahushua. But anyway, man, peace.